guys, this your girl Sarah. I know I usually don't do videos, but I decided I wanted to start doing videos today. To start talking about different subjects of what I feel of different things. So today, my topic is teamwork. All right, I want to talk a little bit about teamwork today. We lack that in our community as far as teamwork because nobody wants to work together. And for the life of me, I don't understand why us as black people, let's talk about our race for a minute. Us as black people, we don't know how, we know how to work together, but we choose not to. We'll rather sit around and gossip and hate on the next person or talk about, put them down, put all that bad energy out into the universe on that person. And then you wonder why that person is still struggling. You putting bad energy on that person, she don't even, or he don't even know about it. So that's my theory. If we would learn how to work together, who that's gonna help? That's gonna help our next generation, which is our kids. That's gonna help our kids' kids. So if you're not instilling that in your kids as far as teamwork, you think your kids gonna go out in the street and work together with somebody else? No, they're not. And you wonder why all this bullying and all this chaos is happening in the schools with these kids and stuff. Because we ain't doing our part as far as, parenting them to be a leader, parenting them to be righteous, parenting them to be strong, and parenting them to have love and compassion against one another. Nowadays, all kids want to do is fight. All they want to do is cuss and talk trash and, be disrespectful. The things that we could not do when we were growing up. So, I just don't understand it. And I'm not saying that I'm the best parent. God knows I have my flaws. But one thing I do know is that I teach my children the righteous way to go, the best to my knowledge. I teach my children how to be strong-willed. I teach my children how to do for themselves. I definitely teach my children how to respect, how to have compassion and love for other people. I'm not saying, if somebody hitting on your child, you're supposed to let that child or let that person keep hitting on your child or, touching on your child. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, it steps to everything. It steps to anything that we do. If someone is hitting on your child's supposed to go and tell that teacher. Then if that teacher don't do anything, then I would suggest take matters into your own hands, because in the world that we living in today, you got to get them up off you. So I'm not saying let your child just continue to get bullied. What I'm saying is take the necessary steps first before we, just jump out and spaz out. Take the necessary steps there is to take so you can cover yourself. But enough about that. Back on teamwork. Us as black people need to learn how to work together. We need to learn how to support one another. We need to learn how to, be there for one another. You see a person having a bad day, or you may not even know they're having a bad day. Just by you walking past somebody and giving them a warm smile and a genuine hello. You don't know what that could do for a person. You don't know. But us as people, we sitting back watching and seeing what somebody got on, watching and seeing what they driving, watching and seeing what they live in. Those are the important facts to us. And you wonder why other races outdo us, talk down on us. You wonder why. They study got us brainwashed, because we in that brainwashed state of mind to where nobody wants to change. Majority of the people don't want to change. Because if we did, we would all come together. Because change can't be done by yourself. You can't change by yourself. We all need each other. Not saying that you're supposed to go pick up anybody who's offering help. No. You ask God to show you, give you discernment on who you need to keep in your life and who you don't. He'll give you signs. He'll show you signs. He'll give you the answer. He, she, the universe will give you the answer. Because whatever we manifest in our spirit, it comes out. Whatever's in our spirit, whatever we manifest in our spirit, it comes out into the flesh. So think about that. If you manifesting hate, you know what I'm saying, unloyalty, if you manifest all these bad things, evilness, gossiping, if you manifesting that in your spirit, that's what's going to stay in your spirit. But if you manifesting love, compassion, positiveness, if you manifesting those good things, those good qualities, that good side of you in your spirit, that's what's going to come out. So I don't feel bad when people make me feel like, oh, you're so weak and you're this. No, I'm not weak. I'm not weak by a long shot. It's just that certain people you're weak for. And sometimes you have to cut that off. Because those same people that you're weak for can be the same people that drag you down and make you feel like nothing. And not even supporting you in anything you do. Steadily talking behind your back. Wondering why bad things keep happening because you putting bad energy on that person. You talking negative things into the universe about that person. So, I mean, I wish we could come around and learn how to, stop being so petty against one another. That's the word nowadays. Stop being so petty against one another. Stop trying to get more than what the next person got. Because at the end of the day, we all are fighting the same race. We all trying to make it to a destination where we feel comfortable at. We all trying to come up. Point blank and period. So why is there to be jealous of the next person? Just because that person got something before you did, it's their season. Your season coming up. Sow some more seeds. Put in some more extra work. Because who cares about your problems? Who really, really cares about your problems? Nobody. Nobody don't care. They may show the compassion. They may show, the support and everything. But at the end of the day, it's your problem. You got to fix it. Because that person, it's good when somebody can give you good advice and, make you feel motivated to move on. But you got to have that will to want to be better. You got to. Because if you don't have that will, you're going to stay in that same spot. And I've been learning that over my seasons. God knows I'm a work in progress. God knows that. I've been learning that in my seasons. That you got to have that will to want to do better for yourself. Then you count the people along the way that's watching you, which are your kids, that you want to do better for. People can look at you and have a bunch of stories about your life and what they think of your life and how they think you should be living your life and who you should not be with and who you should not be talking to and why you should not be doing this and why you should not be doing that. But at the end of the day, all of those are opinions. What matters is what you do next, how you live your life, because you're only one person. Nobody else can live your life for you. So my thing is, when you put good energy out into the universe, you get that back. When you put out them good vibes, you get that back. Yeah, people may look at me and say, yeah, she ain't got a pot to piss in and one to throw it out. Or she always struggles. But I always get up. One thing about it, I always get up. And it's going to come a time and it's going to come a day where I'm going to stay up. But at the end of the day, we never can stay up. We can only stay level. That's all I want to be. I just want to be leveled out. I want to be balanced. I don't want to come up. I want to be balanced. So, everybody got their own state of mind and, how they feel about certain situations. But at the end of the day, if we don't make a change as far as working together, y'all, our next generation is going to be doing it. They're already having our children being something that they're not. They're already teaching our kids how to be something that they're not. They're already showing them the way of how to be different than what God gave them. than what God blessed them with, than what the universe blessed them with. They already showing them. So if you think that you can keep being, tune your nose up at your brother or your sister and think that ain't gonna fall back on your next generation, just keep doing it. Keep being lost. Keep not understanding the patterns and the cycle. It's everything in this world is a cycle. As the world turns, as they say. So if you're not doing nothing to change the community or the humanity of your world, what you think your kids gonna do? They're not gonna do anything. That's what's most important, our children. Because when we get old and gray, who we want to be there, who we think should be there, who we feel like should be there, our kids. But if you're not giving them those values and those morals of how they should be, instilling that in them now, when they get old, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. What's the saying? Train a child up in the right way to go, and when he depart, he shall return. Right. Or he or she. We gotta do better, people. We gotta learn how to work together. We gotta learn how to stop talking about Jack and Jane and whoever, what they doing over there and what they ain't doing. If you want to talk about them that much, go out and help them. If you feel if you feel that type of resentment towards what they going through, go help them. And if you can't help them, shut the fuck up. That's not your life, that's their life. We get too caught up in other people's business without having the mind frame of trying to help these people. Talking about their business ain't helping them. That's putting more bad vibes into their world. You put more bad energy out on them. So we just gotta do better, people. We gotta stop looking at people struggling and judging them by their struggle. Judge them by their mind. Judge them by their personality. What type of person they are. Judge them by that. The material stuff don't matter. Because when you sick, you down and out and sick. You ain't worried about no material shit. You worry about your health then, right? Right. When you lose that job, you ain't worry about no material shit. You worry about getting the next income, right? Right. How you gonna pay your bills? Right. When you lose a loved one, you ain't worried about what they had. You miss them, right? Right. All of this stuff is free. And we sit around here judging one another, putting each other down because we all trying to get to the same race and because somebody else got to it before you did. Or because you just don't want to see that person, in that same lineup. No. You ain't gonna get no good energy back. You may think you balling or lit. That ain't gonna last long. That's the word they gave to us. Simple-minded people that ain't thinking about nothing more than being lit. You need to be lit in these books. Read some shit. Ask God for wisdom to understand things. Then you'll see it ain't all about you. It's about our next generation. It's about us as a whole. It's about all of us. It ain't just about you. Yes, it comes times when you only should think about yourself, but it also comes times when you should always think about other people as well. That's how you're going to get your blessings. That's how things going to come back to you when you go to thinking about other people. When you show love to other people just genuinely. Not all that fake shit after you done did it. You going and picking up the phone and you calling Jack and Jane and talking about this and that person. No, you doing it genuinely and you don't care. You don't want to hear nothing else about it afterwards. That's hard to come by these days. Because we all too busy out being greedy. Thinking about oneself. thinking about how we can come up before the next person can, how we can get something that's better than what they got. We ain't thinking about what we can achieve together and have something great, a dynasty. We got one life to live. Why live it trying to outdo somebody else? When at the end of the day, we all gonna get old. We ain't gonna be thinking about that no more. Right.
I'm sorry. I can't seem to trust myself.
Why not teach these children how to build a dynasty for their family to come? Teach these children love and how to work together and how to be a team and how to stop fighting amongst each other. It's not how to stop killing. It's been deaths left and right. Just in our culture, in our race. Left and right. It's sad. You ain't leaving nothing for the oppressor to do. Because you taking each other out. We destroying one another. We're destruction to our own self. And I'm starting to realize that. We're destruction to our own self. But it gotta end one day, y'all. We gotta wise up. We gotta open our minds to something greater than what we always been opening our mind to. You can't sit around and have thoughts of negativity all the time, what I shoulda, coulda done. You gotta sit around and think positive. What can I do next? What can I achieve next? How can I be great on this? How can I teach my children? How can I have something left for them? How can I teach them how to be great? We're too busy thinking about how we can get this job better than Jack, how we can get this car better than James, how we can get this bigger house better than Sus over here. It ain't about that. And you wonder why we get laughed at, why we get put down the most. Because we ain't using our mind these days. We too brainwashed, and everybody want to stay in that brainwashed state. Nobody want to come up out of it. We got to come up out of it in order for us to save our kids. That's what it's about, people. It's about our children, our next generation. It's about their children, their next generation. I could have crumbled.
Yes, I think he's doing exactly what he needs to be doing.
I could have I've lost my way several times, but I could have stayed there. I could have stayed lost.
Sweetie,
But you know what? He gave me the
This
strength.
is something that he needs to do.
I used that strength to come up out them ashes. Because it don't do you no good to stay in pity. Nobody want to hear a pity party. Nobody don't really care about you being in your ashes. So if you don't find the strength and the will to come out of those ashes, ain't nobody else gonna bring you up out of it. They can give you all the advice in the world, but you gotta want to do it for yourself.
I died in your arms, Dad. Killed by everything.
You gotta want to make a difference for yourself. You gotta want to be better for yourself.
With you until you're ready to let me go.
And like I said, I'm a work in progress. Still a work in progress. But I'm willing to work on myself,
Do I have a choice?
for myself.
It's up to you.
Because at the end of the day, it don't matter who I'm with, my kids being around, my mom, my mate, whoever,
Where are we now?
I still got to do things for myself, as if them people were never around. Because they won't be there always. So I thank God for the strength that he gave me. Yes, you may see me walking around here all the time. You may see me not living like how you living or how you want me to live or how you think I should be living. But I'm good, baby. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. I'm happy. I'm content in my own little world. And that's all that matters. Being content in your own world. Being comfortable in your own world. There's no need to complain about what I don't have. I just need to work harder to get it, right? Right. So in the meantime, I got to find that strength and that willpower to keep it pushing. It don't matter how you think I should be. What matters is how I am to me. How I am to God, the person that made me, the creator. So nowadays I don't listen to what people say about me, think about me. I don't care, because it's irrelevant.
Like we didn't lose
That's
him.
not part of my purpose. If you putting me down, if you talking down on me,
All the
if you
pain,
see me walking out here in the streets and you don't even offer me a ride, but you pick up the phone and call Jack and Jane and talk about me, you're not part of my purpose.
that's what the future's about too.
And if I see you in the street, I still will speak, smile and speak and keep it
You
pushing.
just need to believe in
Cause it's not about that. That's life. People gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. You gotta keep it pushing. You can't stay in one spot. You gotta keep it pushing. So judge me, cause God has the final say so.
Hey, how you feeling?
I'm doing me.
Good.
Are you doing you? So once again, people, we gotta learn how to work together.
What is it?
We gotta learn how to help one another. Be there for one another.
Leah, wake up.
Stop putting each other down.
Leah.
Cause our kids are watching us. Do you think they gonna work together? And when they seeing that we ain't? No. They gonna fight amongst each other and stay mad and hold grudges. And
I want you to see the truth.
when one day you never know who you might meet. I try to be good to people, but some people you just can't be good to. Those are the people you need to cut off. You need to just leave them alone. Because they're just a distraction in your journey. That's all they
I
are.
think of all the times when I've had to put on
If you
a
try
good
your
face
best to
as
be
I struggle to hide
cool
my
with people
symptoms of
and
depression.
nice to people and they still give you hell, cut them people off. It ain't worth it. Your peace and your happiness is worth more than that. It's bigger things going out here on this world than for you to be mad at me and for me to be mad at you and us to be bickering and fighting and tongue wrestling and all that shit there. It's more things going on that's bigger than that. So once again, all I say is, people, we need to just work together. We need to learn how to do teamwork. Stay together. Build empires. I'm working on that. God knows I am. I'm working on mine. Are you working on yours today? So, I leave you with this note. Happy Thursday, everyone. Stay blessed, stay focused, and stay aware of your surroundings. Always, always be you. Never let somebody tell you that you are not of this world. You're not appreciated. You're not loved. Be you. Be your authentic self. Don't try to be nobody else. Because you are great. You just got to pull it out of you. You great. All right. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.